Hello, all the beautiful souls out there. This is Alexandra speaking. Welcome to my channel, Helix Universe. I know I have been silent for the last month, but it's changing now. You can watch my reading for the great lunar eclipse that is due tomorrow on the 27th of July. The energies are beautiful there. And this reading is for you for this eclipse season, because we have another eclipse in August. And then it's going through all August and September until the autumn equinox, which is about the 21st or 22nd of September, because I feel the energies will change gradually, but greatly. The energies are going to be quite different for the autumn. So always watch your sun, moon and rising sign, because together they make a great and unique concoction for you. I hope you have a beautiful summer, all of it, and see you in your readings. Bye bye. Hello Aquarius, here's a reading for you for the remainder of August. Today is the 6th of August until the 21st of September, as far as I can remember, the autumn equinox. And I feel the energies will shift, but now we are having eclipse season. It's still prominent, it's still influencing our lives. So let's look at the energies for this period of time for all Aquarians out there. Aquarians or Aquaria, sun, moon and rising. Sun, moon and rising. Please guide me for Aquarius, sun, moon and rising. Everything they need to know for their greatest good. Okay, let's look. That's you. And you're a Queen of Cups. What is eclipsed? The Tower. What is revealed? The High Priestess. Okay. Past influences. Justice. So many major arcana so far. Then we have your strength, and that is 3 of Wands. The best path to follow, 7 of Coins. And the possible outcome or an insight for you, 6 of Coins. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. At the bottom of the deck we have Death. Ooh. So the aura, the background energy, is supporting deep change, profound transformation that enables new things to arrive. This is sweeping hand of death, the scythe of death, preparing ground for new life. That's in the background. It still can touch you, but somehow I feel you're over it, because these major arcanas are mostly in your past influences. It's eclipsed, and now more things are dependable on you. More things depend on you. And you're a Queen of Cups, which means your emotional state is very important for you. you can feel yourself very well as a mother or as someone who loves unconditionally. You're full of love. And, well, that's great. Use this energy in a healthy way, not abusive one, because sometimes Queen of Cups can be very moody. But I don't feel it this way. I feel you have strong base here. And you don't need to be, manipulative or anything like that. You've been through a lot. You made your decisions, and now you're ready to balance your life in a very mundane way. That's what I feel here. The Tower is eclipsed, so this is something going to the past, some very strong phenomenon in your life, or an event. People are very often afraid of the Tower because it's unexpected, but that's not a bad card at all. This is very liberating. This is the card of Mars, so the energy of masculine and active agent. Also, sometimes it's connected with war, but mostly it's about expansion. And you can see the destruction here, but the destruction is very often needed in order to build something new. And the Tower can be seen as a prison that you were captured within, and now you're free to go. Something has shifted drastically, perhaps even dreadfully, but it's for your good, it's for your freedom. It sets you free. You can do whatever you want now. And I feel as this High Priestess appears here, that your intuition is now much stronger. It's on the rise. Perhaps this was eclipsed before. This was imprisoned by some past influences, but now you can use it. Now you can. I feel you can feel your magical powers almost. I know this is not a mage god. It's not a magician, but she also has magical powers. She has wisdom. She knows things that nobody else knows. And now you may feel many things. You may know many things. You can have a very deep connection within yourself now, because I feel you no longer are afraid of it, or you are no longer ashamed of this. Yeah. I feel you were more like restricted before by some kind of imagined justice, how the world should look like. Sometimes justice in the past often indicates very serious decisions made in the past that influence the present. But now I feel this is very cold, very, just but also cold. This cold view on life, it's diminishing, it's going to the past. These are past influences, but they don't work anymore. I feel you're freeing yourself from something. Perhaps the justice is already done, finally. The justice is done now, after this tower collapsed. And now you're more free. Now you can shape your future again in a more free way. You're no longer restricted by these decisions. And you're optimistic. That's your strength. The Three of Wands. In this particular deck, I see this card as visions. You have a vision of yourself, and it's a new vision. You expect something from life. You expect things to happen. You expect your ships to come, and they are magical. You already took one wand, and you planned your future life, and you're imagining it now. You're It's very much the law of attraction card. So whatever you're projecting here, it has bigger chances to come to you in this shape or form you imagined. So be very careful with this card and with this energy, because whatever you project, whatever you send to the world, is filtering through reality to you. What do you expect to see? What do you expect to feel? What do you expect to be? And where and when and with whom? I feel now you have the great power of making these things real. Whatever you imagine has a great potential to become true and palpable and tangible. So take your time every day in the morning, thinking and imagining and influencing reality. What do you want it to become for you? Because you're very strong this month. The best path to follow. We have 7 of Pentacles. This is the card of patience very often. Of course, it also means that you're waiting for something, right? And perhaps you're evaluating what was right, what was wrong, was it worthy? But this is also the card of work, the 7 of Pentacles. So you've done many things, you've worked hard, and now you're waiting, now you're seeing as the fruits of your labor are getting ripe. And in this particular deck, I see this person very happy with the results. It's not always like that. Sometimes we see people waiting for someone very impatiently or tired with waiting and not really interested in anything beyond these fruits. But here I see someone who's very happy, and she's waiting with joy. She's waiting with great expectations. Look at her face. She's very proud of herself. And she sees those pentacles, and she already knows that it's going to be great to gather them, to take them out of the tree, and to taste them. She already knows. She is already imagining it. So this waiting, it doesn't have to be painful. It can be joyous. And I think what helps you in this journey towards some beautiful goals that you see with your third eye here. You can see this this high priestess has this beautiful symbol on her forehead, and it's like the third eye. So you're illuminating the world with your third eye. You're already expecting beautiful things to happen. What's going to help you is this feeling of balance. So you have 2 cards of balance in your reading. One is past influences, but this was, this justice is blind here in this deck. It doesn't see. It doesn't see. It has the knowledge, it has the sword, it has the feeling of balance, but I feel it's not very lovable. No, that's not the word. It's not very graceful, I would say. It's quite cold. And here we have justice on a very palpable level. We have the coins, we have this what's this called? Wave? Okay, we have this thing with that is not in balance but will be, And I feel you see, you have the power to make the scales even, right? The scales. Because you have the coin. And sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down and sometimes you're giving and sometimes you're taking. And it's all in movement all the time, and especially in the present, because this is also the present card. So perhaps one insight for you is to remember that it's always flowing. The energy is flowing. The spice must flow. And the energy must flow, and the money must flow, and sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. But the second insight here is that only the present is real. We can only influence our reality in the present. So enjoy the present moment. I feel this is the message here. Enjoy it as it is. You have every tool and all the time in the world that is now to enjoy your life, to enjoy your moment. Be in it fully. Okay, so that's the message for you. Enjoy and feel the joy, because you are very capable of this month, or this month and a half, rather. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your trust. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I wish you it. See you in autumn.